We're back, bitch.
What's up?
Fucking dude.
It's been a minute.
All three of you have been wondering where we've been. And well, you know, living life.
It's been a while, and I have a valid excuse. My computer shitted on me.
It did. It exploded.
It was my GPU, which is graphics card. And I bought a new graphics card, which cost me a shit ton of money, but it's fixed. It was either the graphics card or the driver to the graphics card.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
Did you upgrade or did you rebuy the one you had?
Oh, I definitely upgraded.
Oh, you upgraded?
Oh, yeah, definitely upgraded. Yeah. I went from the GTX 780 to the GTX 1060.
It's a lot of letters and numbers.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I was like, that doesn't make any sense to you, but it's a huge upgrade. Trust me.
Do you like it, though? Are you gaming with it now?
I am gaming with it. The only problem I have now is I feel like I don't have enough CPU to utilize the graphics card and all that, or RAM. So it's, a little froggy here and there, but I'm chopping it up to Windows 7 because I need to still download Windows 10 right now. I'm operating on 7 right now. But yeah, I mean, it's been like a while.
It's been a while.
And no kidding, dude. When my computer shitted on me, everything was erased. We lost like 2 really good podcasts, or actually vodcasts, because we had video.
Yeah, we had video.
We decided not to do a video today, but just trying to kind of get through it. So we had a really good.
We had 2.
Yeah.
Oh, we lost the Jimmy.
Yeah, I was gonna say we had the one with Jimmy on it. I was really disappointed in that.
Damn it.
Yeah, Jimmy was on. We might have to bring him back. Maybe not the same subject, but the other subject.
But that was a really good conversation.
It was, and that's. Oh, by the way, did I tell you that on that day when you guys were complaining about my AC not being cold, it actually broke that day?
Oh, it was broken.
Yeah, it was broke. Because like later that night. I was like turning it down to like even like fucking 70. I'm like, why the fuck is it not like you guys were right? I'm like, why is it so hot?
Yeah.
And then I found out like my AC like took shit and I had to get it replaced. So
that sucks. Dude.
Yeah, but
at least you didn't have to pay for it.
Yeah, exactly.
That shit's expensive.
And luckily I wasn't working the following day.
Oh, okay.
Because it happened. I think it was on Thursday or Wednesday or whatever.
Yeah.
But then. I was like, it's too hot to sleep. And I was like, this is unlivable.
Yeah.
So I went to my brother and sister's house to sleep for the night, and it was nice.
Yeah, dude. I've been there.
I know, for real. I was like, give me that fucking... Dude, I know. I was thinking about you. I was like, dude, how the fuck did Mason live like this, man?
There's a trade secret I'll share with you. You have to get in the shower, take an ice cold shower until you're shivering and you're blue.
Yeah.
And then you get out, butt-ass naked, and get straight into bed before it gets hot.
Dude, no, fuck that. But, yeah, it was, like, unbearable, so I decided to go sleep at my brother's sister's house. But, yeah, we lost 2 podcasts.
That sucks.
Or vodcasts, and, yeah, it was unfortunate, so we're hopefully starting to back up. Maybe get Jimmy in here for one, maybe Chris one. Having some special guests will be, switching it up a little here and there. A lot has happened. In the last... What would say 3 to 4 weeks?
3 to 4 weeks.
Yeah, almost been like almost a month.
We haven't even seen each other in like 2
it's almost like we're not friends outside of this podcast.
Yeah, I don't think we are.
Thanks a lot.
That's great. I show up and before you even said hello, you're like, all right, getting it started. Let's go. Let's record this shit. Okay, cool.
Well, I asked him, how's life going? He's like, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to complain.
It never literally happened.
He's like, I don't want to complain about it all day. I was like, okay.
No, not what happened.
Okay.
Not what happened.
But, I've not... Because Mason's portraying me as the evil guy. I've invited Mason to many things, but he's like, I know. Okay, one time,
really? One thing happened.
Okay, one time, Chris was having, I'm having a 4th of July
that
barbecue.
was the only thing that happened.
And I was like, oh, right. And then I was like, put it in the chat and invite everybody.
Yeah.
And then everyone's all saying blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I guarantee you. Like, I was talking to Chris and Jimmy at the time. But I guarantee you Mason's going to say, I'll think about it. And that means a no. And you put the exact same thing there. I was like, you son of a
Everyone
bitch.
knows.
Everyone knows.
That's fine. Jeff didn't go either. I shouldn't get all this shit.
No, yeah.
And
but I don't expect
he wasn't
Jeff
exactly busy.
Yeah. I don't ever expect Jeff to go, so that's the thing. Like I should change. Okay, I don't expect either of you to go, but I kind of wish you would go versus Jeff sometimes. No. Jeff is an asshole. Okay, God. But no, I love Jeff. Jeff's a great guy. But
I think it's really funny now. I look in our group chat and like, and people are like slowly trying to plan things.
Yeah.
but the other people just don't.
No, yeah, no one ever fucking responds in that group chat.
Like, there'll be one person
you?
like, "Hey, I'd love to get together this weekend."
Yeah.
3 days will pass,
Yeah.
and they'll be like, "Okay, are we just gonna not do anything?"
And then
one
and
person...
Jeff are the huge culprit of that. You two are son of a fucking
That's
bitches.
not true. We just don't talk. We just never talk in there.
Sure. Anything.
Guys...
But if you bring up like fucking Dark Souls, Jeff is a fucking motor.
Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't do that. I love Dark Souls, but I don't freaking do that.
Yeah.
I never talk about anything.
Oh yeah, Mason's just a quiet person, a reserved person. Yeah,
quiet fella.
Jeff, you have to like get his motor going. You know, you get to talk about specific.
You gotta get the old motor.
Yeah,
going.
You gotta talk about specific topics for him to be engaged with you, and then usually it includes like making fun of somebody or hating somebody,
or Dark Souls,
Souls, or like League of Legends. Another one. Yeah. And I'm like, dude, do you know that new hero? I'm like, although I really don't know anything about League. Right. I'm like, he's like, oh yeah, that blah blah blah. I'm like, yeah, dude, yeah, that guy, he's so awesome, right?
Just to have a conversation. With
him.
Exactly.
I'm like, he's so awesome, right? He's like, dude, he's so overpowered. I hate him. And I was like, oh yeah, dude, me too.
Luckily, he is my go-to for because I recently restarted Dark Souls. And he's my go-to for like, he's my Dark Souls wiki. Oh yeah. If I don't want to Google it, like if I'm at work and I think about something, like hey, like what's a good sword to get like in the first 5 hours of the game, and he'll be like, he'll give me like 5 options. Yeah. He's like, this one's good if you make that build. This one's good for that. And I was like, cool.
Because they don't give you like if you look on wiki, you're like, oh yeah.
Dark Souls is that kind of game, though. Yeah, it doesn't give you anything.
No, nothing.
You're just there.
Yeah,
you're
that's
born into this
that's
world.
the whole appeal of it, right?
Yeah, I love it.
That's the whole appeal of it. But yeah, so I mean, good stuff happened in the last month.
Except for losing 2 really good podcasts.
Yeah, I know. 2.
And good stuff happened to you.
Good stuff happened.
Nothing
to
good happened to me.
Yeah. Well, I mean. Jeez, y'all bleak.
I'm not being bleak.
Nothing
happened. Gains, man. You're getting up there.
Yeah, but you know, it's stressful because it's new. You know, I started a new job with a new company. It's stressful, you know, because you're in unfamiliar waters. You know, of course.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of variables. You know, there's stuff like that. So once I get into the role and learning and stuff like hands-on, all that stuff, I feel like I'll pick it up. But right now it's just like very unsure, you know. And
the people there are pretty chill and everything.
Yeah, really chill actually. In fact, I feel like the building is small. The building is smaller, so less people, so you get to know people more. Like there's literally like 8 managers, and you get to know them all. Like that's it.
That's really cool.
So like it's really nice, and everyone seems to the demographic. I feel like honestly, Chris and Jimmy and myself are one of the younger people in that building. Like the demographics like older people, so they treat you like not like high school kids. You know,
they treat you like people.
Yeah, like adults. They hold you accountable for your own stuff. Like they're like, don't do this, like you know better, you know, and then stop. That's it. They don't mention it over and over and over again, you know, kind of thing.
That would probably be nice and kind of refreshing to be around more mature people.
Yeah, it's more of a business setting too. Like the way I'm dressed right now is almost required. It's not like you know, it's not like
to the way I'm dressed right now,
jeans and stuff like that.
And a t-shirt.
Yeah, we get casual Fridays, which we can wear jeans and stuff like that, but other than that, it's very business. It's more serious, but not so serious where you're not having fun, you know?
Yeah, totally.
But yeah, it's new. I like it.
You like it?
Making more money, of course, can always is a benefit. But yeah, that's pretty much it. You know, I stopped going to the gym. I have to admit that to you right now. Just because I hate working out in the summer. Because like,
dude, you're inside though.
But once you go outside,
you're in your car and you just drive home.
My car has no AC.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't.
It does not, really?
No.
Oh, that's shitty.
Yeah, it has AC, but it's not cold, so I have to recharge it, right?
Right.
But not only that, but my window's broken still.
Right.
And so there's no point in turning on the AC. The window's still cracked open, you know. So it's been shitty. And also, like the window being open, the gym is not in a very safe area.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm like,
no, you're right.
Yeah, so
that's a better excuse.
I'm just like,
that makes
I need to get that fixed. I've just been lazy and. Like, whatever. But
understandable.
Yeah, new stuff. What's happened in the last month?
Oh man, I mean, in general. To me, I mean, are we gonna not touch on the Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather thing?
Well, I knew we were gonna talk about it. Let's talk about that.
I didn't know if that was
that's
gonna
the
come
piece of resistance.
I mean,
that's gonna be the meat.
This has been my life for the past week.
Let's begin with before we start with that.
Okay,
let's begin with what you've seen, movie or TV show wise. There's been new movies out, so I'm wondering what you've seen so far.
Literally nothing new.
Okay, come on, man.
I didn't know. I wasn't prepared. We are gonna go see SpiderMan either tonight or tomorrow. I hear it's arguably the best SpiderMan ever made. Did you watch it?
Yes.
You liked it?
I liked it a lot.
Tom Holland killing the game.
Yeah, I liked it a lot.
Yeah, people are fucking going nuts about that movie.
Let me give you a word of advice. So there are end credits, but there's also end credits.
End credits.
Yeah, so there's credits after the credits. So.
Credits for the credits.
Yeah, so...
Did they give credit to the guy who made the credits?
Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. That's good.
All right. But yeah, there's a really good movie. I would recommend, if anyone hasn't seen it, go see it. It's the best Spider-Man since like Spider-Man 2.
1 or 2, right? Because 1 and 2, Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man.
Tobey Maguire.
Really good.
Yeah, really good.
And then 3 got weird.
Yeah, 3 got real weird with Tobey. What's his name? Oh, Topher Grace. Stupid ass.
Is that his name?
Yeah, that 70s kid. 70s
I don't know. I just call him Eric Foreman.
Eric Foreman. Yeah, I know, right?
I don't know his name.
Topher Grace. He ruined it. And then the Andrew Garfield adaptation,
which I heard were good. I never actually watched them.
My problem with that is like Peter Parker is an average Joe dude, right?
Yeah.
He just looks plain. Like you. I mean, Andrew Garfield is not plain looking by any means.
Supermodel.
Yeah, I was like, this dude looks so fucking good. Like, how can he cannot sell like, oh, I was not popular.
Kid.
Yeah, not a popular kid in high school. I didn't know. Shut up.
I feel like, and just judging from the commercials, that Tom Holland does a better job at that.
Yeah.
I always thought I didn't know how I was gonna feel about it because he's so much younger.
Yeah.
But apparently, it really works.
Yeah, it's majority of it is the writing, and the writing is fantastic.
Yeah.
There's comedy where comedy should be.
Yeah.
There's serious moments where serious moments should be. And, I think it was an overall great movie.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's good to hear. We got Game of Thrones coming up on
Dude,
Sunday, man.
Yeah, this week. Oh, my God.
You excited?
Hell yeah,
Are you still into Game of Thrones?
Oh, yeah. Right? Hell yeah. Okay. I'm not out of Game of Thrones by any means.
I thought someone got out of it. Maybe it's
Ian said that there's one thing that will trigger him to never watch Game of Thrones ever again.
If Daenerys dies.
Yeah, if Daenerys dies.
Whatever.
I'm like, she's a crucial part of the series. I doubt she'll die.
Who knows?
Yeah. Well, it is coming down to the last 2 seasons, so yeah.
At this rate?
But he said that at season, I think he said that in season 2 or 3, and I'm like, dude, come on. I was like,
he told me that when I met him.
Yeah,
and that was season 2 or 3.
Oh yeah, because he was all like threatening. He's like, dude, if I don't watch anymore, I'm gonna give you all my Game of Thrones. I'm like, I hope she dies then. Shit. And I was like,
give me that shit.
Yeah, give me that shit. And I was like,
do you have any predictions or anything for the upcoming, or in the long run predictions too?
Yeah. I don't like reading stuff online because how people like, oh, prediction, blah blah blah.
Yeah, I wouldn't even watch the trailer.
I like my own stuff. What I suspect is so the White Walkers they've been really advertised this season, so I feel like it's their season.
Hopefully.
All right.
Yeah.
Right. Hopefully. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Hopefully. So I think the White Walkers are going to be a huge pivotal role.
Okay.
But not only that, but that will trigger Daenerys. I think the reason why is because her dragon fire can kill the White Walkers.
Yeah.
So because they said there's only 2 or 3 things that can kill White Walkers. It's dragon glass and dragon fire.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I'll that would make sense, and then the Daenerys maybe, and then Jon Snow would be come allies and stuff. Not like romantic, but because that's weird.
That'll be
Yeah, Daenerys is his aunt basically. Because
I guess,
so I was like, why would that? Was weird.
Not that stopped anyone before.
Yeah, true. I mean, that's true. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You got twins sleeping together.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah.
But so.
What do you think?
I'm really curious to see with this upcoming season because there's another one after it.
Yeah,
we're on the last
2 more.
2 seasons. And the way I see it is when the White Walkers finally, quote unquote, winter comes. You know what I mean? It's that's kind of the end times for everybody, unless they get stopped. So I'm wondering if they kind of do their thing. Yeah. Is the next season going to be everyone kind of surviving during that, or
I feel like
surviving? The post aftermath kind of stuff, or what's going to happen? Because I don't know if they're going to hold off until season 9 for the White Walkers, to kind of make their big push or whatever.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I feel like they've been holding this off for so long.
They've been pushing for 7 years.
Yeah. What I think is yes, Daenerys or the White Walkers will come in season 7. I think it is, or season 8. Is it 7 or 8? I'm not really sure what season.
Which one? Coming up? Yeah. 7.
7. Okay.
Wait.
7.
7. You're right. You're totally right. I'm sorry.
So 7. I feel like the White Walkers will come, but Daenerys will stop them, so thus preventing winter from coming, right?
Okay.
And then so the aftermath will be like, them fighting the Lannisters, like season 9. Fighting the Lannisters, like, you know, I feel like this season upcoming up is more revolving around
White Walkers centric,
and then next one season will be like the definition of wrapping everything up. That who's gonna sit on the Iron Throne?
Do you want my big prediction?
What? I want your prediction of who's gonna die as well.
Who's gonna die
in this upcoming season? Yeah,
literally everybody but Cersei Lannister.
Whoa,
100%. Or Jaime kills her because he is the Kingslayer. Dude,
okay, I love that you hit on that. He's the Kingslayer. I love that.
And if she becomes quote-unquote king or queen...
This is like the self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
Because he killed the Mad King, and Cersei has become
look what we have now.
The Mad Queen now.
100%.
Yeah, so
she just murdered like 1,000 people at one time? Yeah.
So, I think you're on the right track. I think Jaime is going to have like that like self-realization. He's like, oh my god, my 100%. Sister is becoming insane. I
don't know what happens with Daenerys. Yeah. It depends on when, because it's happening. Jaime's going to kill his sister. Yeah. It depends on when that happens.
Yeah.
If he kills her before, the real ending, I think Daenerys takes over. I don't know what Jon's intentions are. I don't know if he even wants to be the fucking
he just wants to be King of the North.
King of the North. Yeah. I think maybe she'll cut him that. You know what I mean? Just do your own, and it'll go back to the way it was.
Yeah.
Do your own fucking thing.
I don't know, man.
I don't know either.
She wants to conquer everything.
She wants to conquer everything.
Yeah, so I don't know. We'll see.
Maybe something will happen. I think maybe he'll save her at one point.
Yeah, or like they reveal like he's their family or
exactly.
And
she'll own that. You know what I mean? She'll spare him. Have you heard of the Ice Dragon theory?
The Ice Dragon.
Let me drop some.
No, give me that. What the fuck?
When George Railroad Martin was like 18, when he started writing.
Yeah.
He was dropping mushrooms and writing crazy shit.
For sure.
He's been writing forever. He wrote a book about an ice dragon.
Yeah.
People are putting this theory together that it's in the same universe as Game of Thrones.
What's this ice dragon book?
Well, I don't know what it's called.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what it's called. I didn't bring that kind of
information. Oh, the ice dragon is a character?
Dragon, it's a book about an ice dragon.
Oh, an ice dragon. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's a book about an ice dragon.
Okay.
And people are wondering if the ice dragon comes into play for the White Walkers.
Yeah. Oh,
then you have
to counter the dragons.
Fucking ice dragon
versus
fire dragon.
What?
And people are wondering maybe the ice dragon would just be huge to fight these 3 fire dragons kind of thing, but like,
dude,
it
holy shit,
it got me all hot
tingly. Yeah, I was like, dude, that would be fucking epic as hell.
A dragon fight,
dude.
Game of Thrones has that budget now.
Yeah,
like,
dude, hell yeah, infinite budget.
Remember
basically.
Season 2 when they would have battles and they just had to knock Tyrion out and wake him up afterward and like, oh, you don't get a battle.
to cut the cost.
You don't get a battle.
Dude, that last season epic battle of the Battle of the Bastard,
one of the best,
is the best cinematography.
Yeah. Dude,
battles of all time. Not even like in just shows, but in movies as well. I
watched it 3 times.
Yeah, I'm like, dude, that is one of the best, like, scene for scene best fights ever.
I can't wait. I obviously don't have time because it's this weekend to go back. I wanted to rewatch all of it.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
You got time, dude. You got 48 hours, man.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you have 48 episodes.
It's not even enough to. Is it 48 episodes?
It's more than 48.
I was like, dude, is that?
Well, it's about 10 episodes per season.
Oh yeah, it's way more.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't have enough time. I want to find like a good recap on YouTube. I'm sure there's a bunch of them.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Damn,
dude, I'm excited. Wait. Yeah, I'm really excited. Let us know what you guys think of the upcoming
predictions.
Game of Thrones season.
What you're
who's
hoping
gonna
for,
die? What you're hoping for?
I don't think Tyrion dies. If we're being real,
I don't think
that'll
Tyrion
be the
dies.
one fan favorite because he knows Tyrion. Yeah. Tyrion's not a fan favorite like Ned was. Like he's endearing. Tyrion's like literally, if you kill him, a lot of people are gonna stop watching. Yeah, because he's the comic relief.
Yeah, he's the comic relief, but he's also the underdog, and people love the underdog.
People love, and he's literally the underdog. Like he's literally smaller than everybody.
Yeah. There you go.
You know what I mean? Like he gives that off. So like, and his verbal battles he has with everybody is just unmatched.
Yeah, when he's basically on top of everything. You know, he's just like, I got you in check. And
what if it's him? He ends up on top.
Whoa, that's
we have theory. Everyone else just has like a Fedor Matt Mitrione double knockout situation where they all die at the same time, and then like Tyrion's just chilling.
Yeah, it ends like in the Conan like movies where he's just like sitting on his throne with just like
but like his little feet don't touch the ground.
Yeah, his little feet don't, and he has like a tilted crown and everything.
Dangling, his little feet are dangling like a little kid.
Yeah,
and then he's got like what if he gets like a baby dragon? What are the chances of another dragon?
No.
No?
No. But what about a lion? for the Lannister.
What's he gonna do with a lion?
Just fucking kill people with it. I don't know. Ride it. I don't know.
Ride it around.
Yeah, ride it around like a horse.
Just ride it around.
Yeah,
he's little.
Yeah, exactly.
Lions are tame.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, I'm super excited.
I can't wait, dude.
Yeah. What? So
you asked me what I've been watching.
Yeah. What have you been watching? It's obviously not anime because you don't fucking watch anime.
I watched 2 more episodes of Darker Than Black.
Oh yeah.
I'll let you know. Thank you. There's only 40 more to go.
Yeah.
I did watch 2 more. Still really good.
Yeah.
I still don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
But it's still really good. So I'm 3 in out of the 900 that you gave me. If you consider all of the anime, in 11 years, I'll be done and I'll give it back to you.
Yeah, fucking take it at your own pace, guys.
Been watching. If you do want it back, just let me know. But I promise I'll eventually get to it.
Okay.
How I Met Your Mother. A lot of How I Met Your
Cool.
Mother. I've never finished that show.
Oh, you okay?
Season 6 we're in now. I love it. It's
I honestly like from every periodically seeing one episode on TV or something every now and then. I never got into that.
You really should give it a try. I think a big part of that, and I'm not going to speak for you, of course, but it might be because that show is a lot of callbacks to old shit.
to old stuff. Yeah,
and if you don't know what they're calling back to,
I have no idea.
You know what I mean? Like if in season 4 you see a blue saxophone, you're not going to know why that's important, but it is important if you go back to season 1.
I feel like for me, my taste has kind of diverged from that sitcom kind of comedy stuff, like
the
Friends,
cheesy kind
of like the Office is different because that was just amazing. Parks and Rec is different, but I've in the last couple of years I've gravitated more towards the superhero stuff.
Okay.
The shows during when I had my time when my PC wasn't working, I just burned through Flash, I burned through Arrow and all that stuff, and I fucking loved it. I love those shows.
That's good.
And
I heard Flash was awesome.
Yeah, but, absolutely.
I've been watching that, and then that's something we can always just go back to. But also,
are you watching that with Cass?
Yeah, that's something we both watch, and I'm trying to get through Supernatural.
Nice,
also.
Yeah, I'm super.
I love Supernatural.
Yeah, dude, it's just so it's so corny and it's so fan
of course
but it's so
They're
fucking
Canadian
good
and trying to act like Americans. It's so funny.
I know,
and I think it's perfect, and it's so rock and roll.
Yeah,
it's so leather jacket.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
it's
ridiculous.
Like a throwback. It's so funny.
The acting's god awful. But it's so good.
It's really good.
I love that show.
It just has that cheesy factor, but you just endure it.
It's very endearing.
I love it. Yeah,
it's so good.
I remember when Ian and I lived together, we watched that almost all the time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we would make it a nightly ritual and be get dinner, then come down let's watch an episode of Supernatural.
It's so good.
Yeah, I know. I was it's just a bro it's a bro, but it's also catering to the women because those 2 guys are fucking just
they're gorgeous
looking.
First
dudes.
of all, they're fucking Greek gods.
I know.
But in trying not to watch my girlfriend masturbate every time she sees Dean is
you're keep your hands out of your pants.
I'm whatever, I don't give a fuck. He's hot as shit, just do it. I don't care.
Just do it.
Just do it.
Just get it over with.
I'm gonna jerk off too. Let's do it. He's hot as shit.
God.
And Sam looks like a goddamn moose.
Yeah, I know, big old moose. Yeah.
You been watching anything else other than superheroes?
No, not really. I've just been watching a lot of that. I think we talked about watching. I finished Train to Busan.
Oh yeah, I don't know if that one got deleted or not, but you did. You did finish Train to Busan.
Really like that.
One of the best zombie movies of all time.
Absolutely,
for sure. It's really good.
Other than that, not really much.
I want to get your opinion on something.
Okay.
I was having a conversation earlier with a coworker. About why The Walking Dead seems to have died off. No pun intended. That was stupid. But I mean, if you remember the hype when season 1 came out.
Oh yeah.
Compared to now.
I love season 1.
I feel like now it has more of a cult following, whereas 1 it was more mainstream. I could be totally wrong, and that's why I wanted your opinion on that.
You're absolutely right.
My take on it was that it seems now to be less about zombies than it is about crazy people.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of the same shit over and over.
You're absolutely right. And the first season, I feel like the reason why it was so appealing is that no one knew what the fuck was going on. Yeah. So everyone was curious,
Totally.
But then it got into I think it was season 3 or 4 where they started getting really repetitive, as in the same thing, a story arc happened every season. They find a place, they think it's safe, they start setting up. Then it turns out not to be safe. And then they go on the road again. They find another place. Thought it was safe. Again. So it's just the same thing. And you're right. The people, it's become less about zombies and more about the people being but the whole theme of that is if anything, the apocalypse, people will be your worst enemy.
Totally.
I get it, but it's just not as appealing. Yeah, I know exactly because they exactly what zombies want to do. Their intentions, but you don't know what the intentions are of other people when you meet them. It makes me feel uneasy.
Yeah. totally. And like in season 1 or 2, if you remember when Rick, it's got to be 1, when he's riding the horse through Atlanta. Yeah. And then like the zombies are so powerful, they're like push over his horse. Yeah. But like now you can just kick a zombie. Yeah. And they just like
I know.
Like, fly off a bridge.
Yeah. Like, and they're all like decaying and shit like that.
Now that kind of makes sense, I guess. But and that's another thing is like, how did they survive for 8 years?
Yeah, I have no idea. They never explain it. That's exactly what like. I want some more explanation on why the zombies are there or what happened. And
that's what Fear the Walking Dead was supposed to be.
Yeah,
and it was that for one episode. And then it turned into The Walking Dead.
Yeah, I'm like,
now it's just them trapped on an island looking for another safe place.
Yeah, exactly. It's just the same thing, the same archetype. Totally. You know, for each story arc. They just that's why I didn't. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still like watching it when I have an opportunity and nothing else to watch.
Are you caught up?
Yeah. Whatever's on Netflix, I am. I think. Okay. You know, whatever's. I know that there's probably a new recent season that's out, but.
I'm not. I'm caught up to everything pre Negan. Yeah. I don't have any exposure.
Yeah, to Negan. They just introduced Negan. Okay. So that's where I'm at. Gotcha. So I don't know anything about Negan.
But like, I already know everything that happened.
Yeah, because everyone talks about it.
Everyone talks about it.
I know. I was like, he has a baseball bat. Yep. And Jeff wears that shit all the time. He talks to it. Yep. Jeff wears that shit all the time. So I was like, obviously.
Shout out to Loot Crate.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah. We are not sponsored by Loot Crate. We're not sponsored by Loot Crate. But I would love to be. Yeah, I know. Would love to be sponsored by Loot Crate. But yeah, I still enjoy watching when there's nothing else on.
Totally. But there's just too much on.
Yeah, there's too many good shows out right now. Watch, yeah. Like there's this new like time of like shows that are catering to our culture, or the nerd culture, is ridiculous. Like no other time in the world or in history have these shows like appealed to me more. You know,
there's more things for us to do now than there's ever been.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Seriously,
like, every second, I'm never like, man, I'm bored. Yeah, you know what I mean. Like if I'm at home anyway. If I'm at work, but like there's always shit to do. Yeah, like, there's always something you can do.
No, for sure. But I watched SpiderMan and all that stuff.
Good. But I heard it was good. I wanted to watch that and Baby Driver.
Baby Driver I heard was good too.
They look good. Yeah, I keep hearing like it's good.
Yeah.
But you always hear like the before they say good.
Yeah.
So you're like, it's good.
Yeah, it's just like it has like that. I don't know. It just had like that tweeny feel for me. Yeah, like that whole love and diners thing.
I didn't know what I got from it. Like it looked like a bank robbery movie, and I was like, oh, I'm totally
down.
And then the driver's like some gorgeous teenager. Yeah, I'm like, oh, well, whatever.
Yeah, and then, but it does have Kevin Spacey in it.
I love Kevin Spacey. So. It's got Jamie Foxx in it too. Yeah, Jamie Foxx. And that guy can do literally everything. Yeah, everything he wants to. Have you ever seen Ray?
Yes. Yeah. Hell yeah.
What the fuck? Dude can sing.
Honestly, I haven't seen him in much. I wonder why he doesn't act more. Like I don't see him in
a lot
much
of stuff.
Yes.
I mean, we were just talking today about Django.
Oh, Django, yeah.
It's a good movie.
I guess he selects his role really well.
You're probably right. Yeah, he's probably really smart about that.
Yeah.
Another quick little fun bit for you. Yeah. I almost got into a fist fight with a 70-year-old lady behind me at work today.
What the hell? Why?
Who tried to tell me that The Rock is dumb as a rock. And she tried to say it like it was funny. Oh, and if you know me, you know I'm a huge fan of The Rock.
Yeah, what the fuck?
And she went into some bullshit about how he's not smart, he's lucky. And I'm like, explain to me how you become the highest paid actor ever. And that's a fact. Yeah. Look it up.
Coming from a wrestling role.
Through luck.
Yeah, through luck. I was like,
at what point, follow this guy on Instagram. Yeah. There's nothing lucky. He's awake at 4 a.m, doing steroids, working out, he's doing his shit. You know what I mean? Like,
it's not an easy transition too, from like going from like wrestling to acting.
And let's be real.
Let's be real. A lot of wrestlers have tried that.
Yeah, and he's not George Clooney. You know what I mean? He's not a great actor. Not that George Clooney's a great actor.
Yeah.
Shout out to Batman.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god, the worst role he probably ever had.
Nipple Man.
Yeah, he's the worst role.
Not that he's a great actor, but come on, you can't call the guy lucky. He's killing it. Every week he
works for it. Yeah, totally. He works for that shit. He's not
Shout
like
out to The Rock.
Yeah,
we're not sponsored by The Rock.
Hashtag The Rock.
Hashtag Save The Rock.
Yeah.
Not that he needs saving.
I know, right? There's no luck involved in it. It's just pure dedication.
Totally.
And work, you know.
100%.
But let's talk about let's segue that into like dedication and work.
Dedication and work.
Yeah. We got Mr. Conor.
Oh, that's where we're going.
Yeah.
The creme de la creme.
Yeah.
The coup de grace.
Conor McGregor.
What did you call it? The piece de resistance. Peace resistance.
Did you see that press conference?
Dude, stop. Shut up. I watched it live. What are you talking about? I was at work. Not working.
At work?
Watching it live. It was 2.5 hours long. Yeah. There's been 2. No, there's been 3, including today.
Yeah.
How many have you watched?
I've only watched the main one.
The first one?
The podium one, yeah.
Podium one? Where he slaps the microphone?
Yeah.
That's the second one.
Oh, that's the second
So they had one in LA, which was 2 days ago.
The one in MGM Grand, then. Is that the one?
Did they do it in MGM?
Isn't the second one in the MGM? Or where's the second one?
MGM is in Las Vegas.
Yeah, but where was the second one?
The second one was in Toronto, in Canada.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So the first one, I think the first one was in LA. It might have been Las Vegas. I don't know. I could be wrong. Second one's in Toronto. That was yesterday. Today's in Brooklyn. Tomorrow, I think, is in London. Let's go through that.
Yeah.
Dana White, if you go on his YouTube channel, he does like a good recap of them.
Yeah.
If you don't want to watch the full press conference, I really recommend it. They're like 8 minutes long, 8, 9, 10. He has the highlights, if you will, of everything. Dude, press conference number 1. People are now saying it as if they're already fighting. Like, people are saying Floyd won. Yeah. Conor absolutely won. It's crazy. Floyd didn't win anything.
Yeah, and I was like, what?
And let's run through press conference number 1 real quick, because you didn't see it. I'll give you the rundown.
Okay.
They were both getting a feel.
Yeah.
Conor's not used to a boxing press conference, which is a little bit different. If you've ever watched an MMA press conference, they put everybody who's fighting on the card at these weird tables. And then everyone can just talk over each other. And it's really kind of unorganized. And at a boxing press conference, it's more like professional wrestling.
Yeah.
You get, okay, Kevin, you're up first. You get 3 minutes on the mic. Go. And they give you a microphone.
Yeah.
And the other guy might have one too, but he doesn't really talk.
Yeah.
And then you get your 3 minutes to do your bit. You like sell yourself or whatever.
For whatever reason.
And then the next guy will go after that and kind of
promoting yourself, basically.
You're promoting, but you're talking shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't watch a lot of boxing press conferences. This is probably the first one I've seen. Maybe the second
is that
one.
first one the one Floyd pulled out the check in his bag? Was that the one? Okay, so that's the one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the check.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk about that too.
Yeah.
This is the guy who's known for carrying around a bag full of cash.
Yeah.
Whips out a check, a cashier's check,
for
$100 million or something ridiculous like that. Conor immediately, the genius he is, goes, "That's a tax man's money, bitch.
Yeah, I know.
You owe that money." Floyd, if you don't know, owes $11 million in back taxes to the IRS. Has no business flaunting his money.
He's actually asked them to wait a little bit.
He put in a legal request to wait till after the fight to pay his taxes. Yeah. If that tells you anything, which we'll get into, is another reason I give Conor an edge in this fight, but. That's controversial.
Yeah.
So in the first press conference, they were both really getting a feel for it.
Yeah.
Conor, of course, won. He wore a suit with pinstripes that said "fuck you."
Yeah, I saw that.
He literally wore that.
Yeah, I saw that.
Such a gangster. Mm-hmm. Floyd showed up in a tracksuit. Conor gave him shit about it.
Yeah.
Either way, Conor won. Floyd didn't win anything. Floyd had a couple fans in that audience.
Yeah.
You could when he would go, "Hard work," you'd hear some people go, "Dedication."
Yeah.
It's just like little black girls like, "Dedication." But then Conor would say something and the entire place, like the camera would shake from how many crazy Irish people there were. In Toronto, it was even worse for Floyd. Floyd would go, "Hard work," and you would hear, "Boo!"
Yeah, I heard the boos.
"Fuck you!" And then it was so funny. And Conor literally had the audience chanting, "Fuck the Mayweathers."
Yeah.
His whole family.
Yeah.
And they were literally chanting that and chanting that. And now I think Floyd brought cash. Yeah. My favorite part was Floyd, someone in the audience handed him an Irish flag.
Yeah.
Which is like, shit's going to get real.
Yeah.
So what Conor does, instead of beating his ass, which he could have done, he picks up Floyd's money bag.
Yeah.
He opens it, and he's like, "What? Wait, what?" And he pulls out like 10 grand.
Yeah.
There's like 5 grand in here. Like, what are you doing? He's giving off the illusion he has all this money, and Conor's like, What is this? Like, what are you doing? It was just the funniest shit, and he was giving him shit about the way he dresses. And he was like talking about how he showed up with a school bag on and he can't even read.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god. So he's 2-0. Conor, as far as press conferences go, I haven't watched today.
Yeah.
I would assume it went the exact same way.
Yeah.
Dana White's in the background, loving it.
Yeah, he's smiling, all smiling. Dude, he knows he's going to get a huge-ass paycheck out of this thing.
100%. He probably already has.
Yeah.
Either way, it's going to be huge. I can't wait. What I was mentioning earlier about Floyd not having, or about Conor having an edge in this fight, among other things, him being the bigger guy, him being the younger guy, which we can't say for Floyd.
Lengthier guy, too.
Oh, yeah, totally. But, this is Floyd Mayweather we're talking about. But now he's fighting for the money.
Yeah.
Which he wasn't really before.
Yeah.
Which is never good.
Yeah. Oh, he's going to play. He's going to also do some really shady shit, though.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
He's fighting for the money.
Yeah.
he has no fans in that audience, but I feel like he's used to playing kind of the heel role because he beats women.
Yeah,
he
likes being the villain.
4-0 against women.
He likes to be the villain.
He does.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know where this goes. I don't know how it's affecting Floyd mentally. Yeah. It's definitely the most shit talking he's ever gotten from anybody, and it's so much fun to watch. Yeah. Conor is loving every minute of it. You could tell when the second press conference came, he came more prepared. Yeah. You could tell, like, someone wrote some shit for him. Or maybe he just came up with it. But, like, he was on a roll. Yeah. He was talking about it. It was really good.
I feel like, regardless of the press conferences, right? So I'm talking about just pure skill. I love Conor McGregor. Don't get me wrong. But this is him going to Floyd's sport.
Totally.
You know, and I would expect, if the reverse was true, I would expect Conor to absolutely utterly obliterate Floyd, right?
1,000%. Now, I have one argument to that. Yeah. You're totally right. Yeah. If in a real fight, Conor leg kicks him, Floyd cries. Yeah. It's over. Yeah, exactly. Conor murders him in any way he wants to. Yeah. The only thing is, like, if Floyd comes over to MMA, there's 2 or 3, 4 aspects to MMA that Floyd's never done. No, Conor going over to boxing, Conor boxes. Yeah, he's true. You know what I mean? He's a good boxer. That's a third or a fourth of his game. And it's all he's been training recently. But you're totally right. Floyd would never do anything to him in a real fight. Yeah, exactly. More things to consider if you're not aware. Floyd, we mentioned his age, but he has notorious hand problems. Yeah. They're always breaking. Yeah. In, like, all of his fights. Yeah. He has multiple surgeries, like stem cell injections, stuff like that. There's just nothing... He's not going to knock him out.
No, I don't think he has the power anymore.
No, he's too old. And he hasn't in a long time. Look at his last 15 fights. He never knocked anybody out. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I think Floyd wins, but I think if Conor wins, it's because he destroyed Floyd. He knocked him out, and Conor's already calling it. He's like, "I'm gonna win within the first 4 rounds."
Yeah, I was like, I heard that.
He's probably right.
I was like, God damn, that's a
prediction,
man.
He knows after 5 or 6 rounds. You know what I mean?
I understand that. You know, he's got to be cocky for this whole thing, but you also got to pay a little respect. For him. Don't underestimate your enemy, because that's when you. I was crazy. Like, don't fucking be in there and be like, I can knock this guy out in the first round. I'm like, this is not the UFC, dude. You can't just be knocking people out. Totally. And I was like, these are padded gloves here. You know, what I'm saying?
But you get that on both sides. Like you have like older, and a lot of the biggest boxing fans are 90 years old. Yeah. Because boxing's terrible to watch most of the time. And a lot of these guys are like, Floyd will knock him out. But they don't know what they're talking about. Yeah. They really don't. Floyd's not knocking anybody out anytime soon. Yeah. Like, he'd have to hit Conor when Conor wasn't looking. Yeah. And Conor was eating a cheeseburger. Yeah, no. Like, that's the only way it's happening. But I mean, Floyd is obviously more talented boxing than him. Yeah. The last time we saw Conor lose was to a better boxer. Yeah. And that's a guy who's not even a professional boxer. Yeah, yeah. Keep in mind that guy. But that dude was like bigger way bigger than so I mean, there's a lot of there's just up and down. There's just too many intangibles for like something like this. This is like first time that this has ever happened. Ever. It's going to be the biggest martial arts world, basically. Biggest combat thing ever. Yeah, like there's stuff on both sides that you can't measure and compare to the other person, you know, like and people keep going like, no, it's like going from baseball to soccer. Yeah, like, no, it's not. Yeah, like, what are you talking about? No, like, it doesn't make any sense.
It's like going from soccer to like kickball or something.
Yeah, a really good comparison I heard from a podcast I listened to. I don't remember who it was, but they compared it to, like, if you were a swimmer and you swam freestyle and then you switched to like the butterfly stroke. Yeah, like, that's a good comparison. Yeah, like, you know how to swim. Yeah, you're just kind of changing it up. Yeah, you know what I mean. That I thought was a really fair comparison.
Yeah, I think that's good too.
We're not experts. I'm not.
Not an expert in any way, shape, or form.
I'm just so excited.
I'm excited for this. Dude, we're going to have to do a viewing party.
That'd be awesome. But we say that every time, it never happens.
No, this is legit. This is
another thing I wanted to talk about, and we should do that. Yeah. And I would love to do that. Yeah, I hope it happens. Jimmy's boy, Justin Gaethje. Yeah. Did you watch that fight?
No.
What the fuck? He just fought last weekend.
No, I didn't see that.
Let me run it down for you. Yeah. I was in Vegas. We had a show at 10.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for telling your boy that you were in Vegas.
I didn't know I had to tell you.
Yeah, thanks, bruh.
You didn't even invite me the last time you went to the casino. Sorry. Yeah. So, like, Friday night, before the comedy show, we went and... we didn't go anywhere. I watched...
Did you guys go to the Joe Rogan show?
Went to Joe Rogan. Saw him live. It was great. Yeah. Way too long.
Oh, really?
4.5 hours we were there.
What the fuck?
I think, yeah, we were there till like 2 or 3 in the morning.
What the fuck?
And 90% of it was him answering fan questions.
Oh, really?
Dude, and it was really good. And I'm the biggest Joe Rogan fan.
Yeah.
Maybe not. There's a lot of crazy fans. He has a lot of fans.
Yeah.
You know I'm a huge Joe Rogan fan.
Yeah.
So I loved it.
Yeah.
What I didn't like was my girlfriend purchased front row seats.
Oh, front row.
And what happens when you go to a comedy show front row is you get picked on.
Yeah.
I did not. Luckily, it was sober enough and quiet enough and white enough to just not get picked on. Like, I just blended in. I had a nice shirt on. I just blended in. I didn't stand out. Everyone around me is crazy people doing shit. Some chick's got her tit hanging out.
Oh, hell
like,
yeah.
And then, like, I just blended in enough.
Yeah. Okay,
you know what I mean?
Okay.
So that was really fun. During the fan questions, he had a guy... And Tony Hinchcliffe opened for him. If you know who Tony Hinchcliffe is, he's a really good stand-up comedian, by the way. You should check him out. But he had a guy come all the way down, like, from the rafters and was like, hey, man, I'm a huge fan. I want you to know I'm ready to work for you for free. Right now, here's my resume. And he was ready.
Yeah.
And Joe Rogan was like, shut the fuck up. He's like, I'm not hiring anybody even for free, because that just means you don't think you're worth anything.
Yeah.
And he's like, you're just doing the Tony Robbins thing where you try to grab life by the balls, or he's like, just shut up. And the guy's like, I'm a professional gambler, bro. I'll show you my bank account. And he's like, if you're a professional gambler, why are you sitting in the back? Like, what are you talking about? And he's just roasting him, dude. He was roasting everybody. It was
that's
so
awesome.
Funny. I didn't say anything just because I didn't want to get roasted.
Yeah, you did.
Because I would have asked him like a real question.
Yeah, and you'd be like,
what did you think of the Justin Gaethje fight?
He's like, you're fucking
he'd be like,
stupid. I hate you.
Fucking 12-year-old. Why are you here? Who let you in here? I hate you.
But I love you.
But Joe, I love you. I'm your biggest fan, Joe.
You start crying and shit.
Cassie's gone with some guy. She just said he was some other dude.
Oh my God.
No, that was really good. Anyway, then before that, there were free fights on FS1.
Oh, yeah.
Really shitty card. Travis Brown lost his 5th fight in a row.
Yeah, I was like, dude, Travis Brown's on the downwards.
He's done. He got smoked by a much smaller, older Russian dude. Yeah. He just beat him. Yeah. Travis is probably done. He didn't look great. He looked very confused in there, like after one punch. He didn't look great.
Too much headshots.
I think so. Yeah. But I mean, he hasn't really been in any wars. He got his ass beat by Cain Velasquez and Fabricio Verdun, but he looked bad before that. So I don't know. Anyway, the main event was Michael Johnson versus Justin Gaethje. Yeah. Justin Gaethje, for those of you, well, you might not know Jimmy because we didn't get his podcast up.
Yeah, I know, right?
But he doesn't really know him. Yeah. But like his dad knows his dad. Yeah. Their dads know each other or something like that. Jimmy could explain it to you better. Yeah. But he fought. He's from Arizona. Yeah. He went to college somewhere else. I don't remember. Yeah. And Michael Johnson is a guy who's been around in the UFC. He's never fought for a belt, I don't think. Yeah. He got beat by Nate Diaz. He got outboxed. But he's a really powerful dude. Okay. He just destroyed Dustin Poirier. He's a really powerful dude. Mm-hmm. Very similar to the fighter that is Justin Gaethje. Yeah, yeah. Dude, this fight, I can't believe I'm going to make you watch that.
Is this fight of the year worthy?
People are already saying it's fight.
Really?
It's like top 5 fights of all time.
Oh, Jesus.
Of all time. These guys didn't lower their elevation whatsoever at all. There was zero grappling.
What the fuck?
Literally, and Justin Gaethje, the way he fights, he just doesn't stop going forward. Yeah. That's his only method of victory is you're never going to see him walking backward. Yeah. He just goes all the time. And so, like, they're literally knocking each other out left and right. Yeah. They're, like, getting rocked and standing back up. They don't know where they are. They're just fighting. And, dude,
so many brain cells were lost.
So many times these guys got rocked. I'm going to make you watch it real quick. It's only 2 rounds. Okay. Well, you're going to fucking love it, dude. All right. It's insane. And afterward, anyway, Justin Gaethje wins in a crazy way. His trademark thing is he does a backflip off the cage. But he couldn't climb the cage. Yeah. His head was so fucked up. Yeah. He would like climb it and then fall down and like on his fourth try he got up and finally did it. Anyway, it was so crazy, dude. Yeah. It's a perfect kind of coming out party for him. Yeah. But my problem with that was like it would have helped if you'd seen it, but the way he fights to me doesn't feel smart. Like he doesn't dodge.
Balls out.
He just goes.
He's a mauler.
He's even talked about it. He's like, I'm gonna get knocked out, but like he's like, you have to kill me to make me stop. Like you're gonna have to shoot me in the head. But, I'll show you, dude. It's the craziest fight. Anyone else who watched it, give us your opinion.
I gotta see it, dude.
Absolutely nuts.
That's legit.
After that, there was 2 fights on this weekend. Friday night was free, and then Saturday night I may have illegally streamed online. Oh my! It was a pay-per-view, and it wasn't that good because I don't even remember it. Yeah. To be honest with you, I don't remember Amanda Nunes was supposed to fight.
Oh, she dropped out, right?
She dropped out. She got sick.
She got like sickly sick, like
yeah,
really
she's in the hospital.
Sick. Yeah,
probably due to weight cutting. It's usually where it comes from,
dude.
But
I thought the UFC put it like implemented rules to stop that from happening.
Nope. No, they just told you can't take steroids anymore, and you can't do IVs to rehydrate.
I honestly thought that they put in like weight intervals, like they will weigh you like every week to see that you're dropping weight properly, not like cutting it. You heard someone
saying what they should do. And that's what they should do.
But, maybe that's why. Yeah,
totally. And then that's not happening.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's dangerous as fuck. It's nuts.
Dude. She went in the hospital and it was crazy. And either way, a lot of good fights going on.
Yeah, dude.
But Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, I regardless of what happens, I think it's gonna be a great fight.
Oh yeah, either way.
We're gonna have to do a viewing party.
That'd be fantastic. We could do a reacts afterwards too.
Yes, that's great. When is the fight? The 29th?
26th. It's Saturday, I think.
It's August 26th. Okay, so we're gonna have to set up a party.
It's not far away.
No, it's like a month.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
how close?
We're gonna set up a viewing party for that.
I wish there were more fighting fans in our group, kind of thing, because like I don't know who's. Really
I feel like Jimmy is. You know,
Jimmy's okay. Then I think I texted him before Justin Gaethje fought, and I was like, "Hey man, I don't know if you know, but he's fighting tonight. Like, you should fucking watch it." Like, but he's like, he texted me back like 4 the next morning.
Yeah,
Gaethje for the win. I don't know if he caught the highlights afterwards or whatever, but yeah. So I mean, I think he's a pretty casual fan, but either way, we'll figure something out.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. I'll be down. I'll be so fucking down.
Did you want to hit a topic real quick before we finish it up?
No, let's talk about. Do we have something else to talk about? I feel like there's a lot of catching up that we need to do.
I mean, there's a lot of catching up we got to do outside of the podcast. We haven't talked in a long fucking time. You're right. I haven't seen anybody in a long time. I should probably show up more.
Yeah, maybe actually hang out with your friends every now and then. Here's what happened. Like instead of running off to Vegas.
And Chris will back me up on this. It was really short notice.
Yeah, it was.
It was like 3 hours.
It was short notice.
And not that I had anything to do.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
We were literally playing Battlefield the time he messaged everybody. And
were we?
Yeah, we were playing, and I was like, "Hey, are you going to Christmas party?" And you're like, I'm like, "That's a no."
Oh, it was Saturday. Yeah, it was like a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah, and I was like, "That's a no."
What are you doing this Saturday?
Nothing.
Plans?
They don't have any plans.
Well, I'm home all day if you're down. I know you only play Battlefield because your PC was shitty.
No, I'll play Battlefield. Dude, I actually got really good at it.
It was fun.
Yeah, I got really, really good at it. Like,
if you're down, I'll be on.
I started figuring out like where to be and all that stuff. Just playing after a while. Yeah, I got desperate, but I got desperate, so I started playing Battlefield on Xbox. And I got good.
Have you played PlayerUnknown Battleground yet?
I have not. I didn't buy it. It wasn't on sale during the Steam Summer Sale.
For me.
No, it's not on sale. I'm not buying a game at full price. Come on now.
God damn it.
I'm like, even if I'm making more money, I'm not buying games at full price.
Can we talk about how frustrating Overwatch is?
It's not frustrating for me.
What are you talking about?
I
need your expert advice.
I'm doing pretty good. What's your rank?
Expert advice. Here's my problem. I was at 2,300. Not bad.
That's right. Yeah,
really good.
Really
I was in gold. Almost to what's the next one? Diamond.
Diamond. Yeah.
Not bad.
No,
right?
Is it platinum or diamond? Platinum.
Either way, people are freaking out right now in the comments.
Yeah.
Either way, that was after a couple nights of having an actual group playing it, doing really well. After that, try to play alone.
Yeah. Oh.
It just doesn't work.
Yeah.
But like, I really used to enjoy playing alone.
Yeah.
But now that it's ranked, I hate it.
Well, yeah, because you don't want to lose.
Hate it. But I hate quick play because no one does anything.
Yeah,
you know
everyone just plays their own thing, you know? You like the structure of competitive because, like, everyone's like 2 tanks, 2 DPS, 2 heals. Yeah. That's the structure. But here's the thing. You just kind of have to live with it because, like,
that's garbage.
But the thing is, like, if you want to rank up, that's the only way you do it. Because, like, even on the PC, I have a bunch of friends that play it, and you make friends through playing on competitive. I still don't trust anybody, honestly. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm gonna lose or like win or die by myself, I'm gonna accept that that's my rank instead of like pairing up with like say somebody that is lower ranking me and then losing more points.
Dude, I'm at 1,700.
Oh my! What the
from
fuck?
23?
You lost 600 points.
I've lost every game I played.
Fuck?
Probably the last 11 games I played, I lost.
Oh my!
Every time I jump in, I already feel defeated.
That's
probably why I keep
huge...
losing, but like it's really bumming me out.
Yeah, no, I get you. That's crazy. I thought you were like, oh, I'm at 2,100 now. Or
No.
I'm like, dude, that's okay.
I'm pushing bronze.
Dude, holy fuck.
No, it's not.
That's crazy, dude.
It's really frustrating, dude.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, that would frustrate me too. But online, what I do, my general rule is, if I play online and I lose 2 in a row, I will stop for the rest of the night.
That's how you should do it.
That's because like if I am tilted, I'm just gonna keep on being tilted. Totally. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not gonna be at my best.
That's a really smart way.
So then after 2 games of losing straight in a row, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I'm gonna play something else. You know, I don't want to keep losing my rank. So that's been a good rule for me. So I don't know if you want to implement that for yourself. But yeah, dude, I don't like pairing up with other people unless I know that for a fact that I can depend on them and they'll do what they will to help the team and not play for themselves. You know. Yeah. So you just gotta make friends online. You know, I know that's hard for you.
It's hard for me, man.
I know. You guys can make friends online.
I don't like seeing my friends now.
I know, right? I know. But, yeah, and then just, like, basically just have that mindset. I'm just going to stop if I lose 2 in a row, you know?
That's what I should do.
Yeah, I'm on 20. I'm at 2300 right now.
Have you played Doomfist yet?
No, Doomfist is on the public testing server. He's not actually out for everyone to play.
Oh, that was only PC.
Well, yeah, PC for public testing. That's the public testing server is only on PC.
How do you get into it?
You can just go enroll to it. It's
okay.
Fine, yeah.
Okay.
But the reason why I like waiting on the heroes because they can kind of sort out the hero. Balance them out. Heroes always come out kind of overpowered at first.
Yeah, I heard when Diva came out, she was like a god.
Yeah,
like,
she was Diva god.
Just,
yeah. Her matrix was like infinite.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what the? How the fuck am I supposed to kill her then? I was like, get behind her. But yeah, so and then what Blizzard really does really well. I like this a lot. When they release the character, they don't make him immediately available to play on ranked mode because they know for a fact that everyone's gonna choose him first. Because they're like, I want to play ranked and with this new character.
And because they're broken.
Yeah, and exactly. So they're like, we're going to give it like a month period and then we'll be unlocking it so that you can play ranked.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that's awesome that they do that. Sense. So that they don't be like, fuck people.
They know what they're doing,
ranked.
man.
Yeah.
I almost bought, I know it's not a gaming podcast. We're going pretty long on this.
No.
I almost bought Rainbow Six Siege.
Oh, okay.
That was on sale.
Yeah. It's like $30 or something?
But it's like $20.
Oh, $20. Okay. I think it's worth that.
Which looked like a lot of fun. Yeah. Like it's another kind of competitive ranked game that you play online. I got that feeling again though. I was like, I don't have a a group. I'm just gonna get angry, so I didn't buy it.
I have that game.
Yeah.
And Jeff and I played.
You play like PVE, right? Like
no, we did PVE. And it was okay. It was fun. I did some PvP by myself because I know Jeff doesn't like doing PvP stuff. So I did by myself, and I liked it. It was good, and you don't necessarily need teammates, but it's good to have like voice chat though, so that you can be like, "Hey, guys coming down the hallway, blah blah blah." But yeah, for me, I don't know. You're starting to go more like competitive, and that's how I've been like in the last recent years, a few years. I've gone away more of like story centric games to like more competitive games for me.
What I'm trying to do is have like one of each.
Yeah.
So Overwatch has been really big for me.
Yeah.
And but I'm jumping into Dark Souls. If I don't feel like being competitive or if I have a little more time, I'm playing a lot of Dark Souls. I'm like 22 hours in.
Oh Jesus.
So, I'm gonna beat it here pretty soon.
Dude, are you getting tilted on that game too?
No, I'm okay. I'm pretty good at Dark Souls. Like,
oh really?
I'm good enough. I've gotten through Dark Souls 3. I've gotten far into it a couple times.
Yeah.
So I knew how to get through most of the game already.
Yeah.
I've never beaten it though. I'm just trying to beat it.
I've never beaten a Dark Souls ever.
Did you play Bloodborne at all?
I did play Bloodborne. I actually like Bloodborne more than Dark Souls because it was quicker. You know,
in both.
Yeah, and the reason why is it was quicker, and I felt like it's more forgiving for people that play quick. You know, like more aggressive. You know,
totally.
Because I feel like when you're playing Dark Souls, you're like knight, shield, sword.
That is how you win.
Yeah, exactly.
There's I'm gonna be an archer.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like,
no, you're not, bitch.
I'm like,
you're not gonna be an archer.
Yeah, in Bloodborne, I can break out my fucking huge ass gun,
shotgun thing,
and shoot everything.
Yeah, you're not being an archer.
No,
in Bloodborne. You almost have to play knight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's that's kind of limits me. People like that, and I don't.
If you get into like New Game Plus, New Game Plus, you can fuck with it because you're a lot more powerful.
Yeah.
But your first playthrough, it just makes sense. You're just gonna have a hard time. You're just gonna get mad.
Yeah, he's just like the most overall balanced character, I guess.
You just want enough like dexterity where you can roll and get behind people, and that is literally it. Just put on as much armor as you can.
Yeah. But
anything else we forgot to talk about, man?
No, not really. You want to do a topic before it's
let's hit a topic.
All right.
It's not a bad one.
Okay.
Could be a bit of a downer.
Yeah, it could be end the podcast in a downer. Okay. The question is, what is your biggest concern about the future? Let me just say, let me begin by saying the future is always uncertain. You'll always be concerned about something.
Totally.
But what is your biggest concern?
My biggest concern is that I'm not concerned.
Yeah.
And the reason for that...
You live in the present.
I don't want to sound like a hippie.
Yeah.
And be fucking annoying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? But, like, and I've talked about it before, but I think those may have gotten erased.
Yeah.
But, like, in the last couple years of my life, I've listened to more podcasts and read more books and done things like that than I've ever done in my life.
Yeah. And
I have, like, a totally new way of thinking now.
Yeah, new view on life.
And you have to just realize we're on a rock in space.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're
like,
so insignificant.
There's no reason to freak out about things.
Yeah.
About anything.
Yeah.
There's nothing that's going to happen to you other than maybe you or someone close to you dying.
Yeah.
That should really affect you that badly.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, my concern about the future, I have a plan. You know, I'd like to be financially stable. And I just want to do things I enjoy. We've talked about that before, but I think that was with Jimmy.
Yeah.
God, that was such a good conversation.
I know.
I wish we could bring that back.
Yeah,
we should reenact it.
Yeah, reenact the whole thing. I'll write a script and everything that I remember.
Is this what Jimmy sounds like?
Yeah.
Rock and roll, dude.
Rock and roll. Oh my god. What the fuck?
JK. I'm just kidding, Jimmy. I love you. But no, like, that's my whole thing. Is I have no plan. I don't know if it's just an age thing. Yeah. I'm just at a stupid age where I don't care.
No, it's not. I don't care either.
I know too many people who freak out about it.
No, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't help your situation.
No, it doesn't help anything.
To worry about stuff that you can't control.
Yeah,
you know, in the future that has not even happened yet.
It's good to have a plan. You know, you should have an outline. Yeah. You know, we talked about it before. We're all doing pretty well for ourselves, and we all have plans. And you're doing great now. You have a great job. You, Jimmy, and Chris moved on, left me behind. Literally left me behind. Didn't even tell me that there was an opening available, and then Chris applied and took the last position. And then now I'm jobless. Just kidding. But yeah, I mean, I'm not concerned. I'm keeping an eye open for better things, and all I'm focused on is just doing things I enjoy.
And no one should be concerned about the future. You can't control it. You know,
there's nothing.
Just go with the flow. Like, you have to balance it, of course.
Totally,
you know, you have to have, like you said, have an outline in case things go awry.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like if you go do crack, you're gonna be great.
Like, I'll do crack right now, and in the future, nothing's gonna happen.
I'll be rich.
Yeah, I was like,
what could go wrong? That's not gonna work. But like, all I care about right now is I just want to do things I enjoy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I should be worried about my 401k and like what my career path is, and like all I'm worried about is saving up enough money to buy a PC. Yeah, that's like all I care about.
Dude,
right
honestly, that's all you. That's admirable, dude. Like, I don't care. I appreciate that you don't care either, because I don't give a fuck about the future.
Do you have any concerns?
My concern is like, fucking, I don't know, like, not vacationing enough. You know, like,
when are we gonna see like a Mrs. Kevin Pham running around?
Fuck that shit.
Little baby Kevin Pham.
Hell no. My concern is like, I don't have enough time to do things that I want to do. You know, like, I get that, you know, you have to do work to kind of survive and all that stuff, and I've come to that acceptance. But no one should ever be worried or stressed out about work. You know, like, you're just there to do your 8 hours and get the fuck out. You know, like,
you have to remember that you don't mean anything to the people who the guy on top doesn't know who you are.
Yeah, who the fuck is that person?
He has no clue. And that doesn't mean you shouldn't
You're
work
a
hard.
You're a number to him.
Yeah, and that doesn't mean you shouldn't work hard, but don't freak out about it. That shouldn't be your life. You know,
that's what I'm saying. Like, balance.
Yeah,
you know, balance. You're like,
totally.
You're there for work, but the reason you're there is to get money to do things that you like.
You enjoy. Not go home and go to sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
Die.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I value my time outside of work so much that, you know, I almost value it more than anything else. You know, I want to do things that I want to do. So that's my concern. Is like, I don't have enough time. Yeah. You know, I want more time.
You know what we should do?
Too short.
Become professional gamblers. I met one in Vegas.
Oh,
he obviously wanted to show everyone his bank account.
Yeah, and
he must be doing well.
Sitting in the back like he's so
well,
cool.
You know, whatever. He must be doing well. We should just learn how to count cards.
I know, count cards? Yeah, dude.
A little fun fact before we wrap it up.
Uh-oh.
I watched a professional poker game.
Yeah?
$25,000 minimum bet.
What the fuck?
Dude, I've never seen more stressed out people in my life. And that's not like a huge poker. Like, they have bigger poker games.
Oh, yeah.
Like
$1 million games.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah.
These guys, all of them, were doing this. Yeah. And for those, and you can't see me, but like I'm hunched over with my hands on my head. Like, they all had hoods on and sunglasses and headphones in. Yeah. Literally all of them. It was nuts. They all look. Nobody's talking.
Yeah, everyone's stressed out. Yeah.
You can't, like, be friends. You have to have your fucking poker face.
Yeah, in your mind, you're going through all the permutations of what's coming up next.
You're counting cards and shit.
Yeah, dude, you're like, what the fuck?
I just lost, like, $50 at blackjack, and I was done.
Yeah, I know, right? Right, well. That's the most stressed out I've ever been. Like, losing. I'm sitting at a blackjack table, I'm like, damn.
I just love blackjack.
Yeah. Dude, I love me some blackjack, too.
I'm trying to learn how to count cards.
Don't say that. Don't admit that, man.
Yeah, don't know.
Yeah, don't admit that. Yeah, I mean, so the future, fuck it. Do whatever you want now. And then in the now, you
don't do crack.
Yeah,
don't kill people.
Yeah,
just do what makes you happy.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, exactly. So, so good first episode back.
Yep.
Hopefully my PC doesn't shit out on this one either.
That would be rough because you just spent money on a good graphic.
I know,
fucking brand new graphics.
$300 graphics card.
Oh god.
But yeah, we appreciate you guys listening.
Of course, as always.
And like, comment, subscribe as always.
For sure. ZeroHP After Dark.
And ZeroHP After Dark. Next time, we'll bring those vlogs back.
Bring them back. They'll be back.
Yeah, so.
Couldn't do it today. I'm naked.
Couldn't do it today.
Later.
Peace.